Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so in this video, I want to walk you through a very simple but powerful charting pattern that was alerting me to gold actually having a pretty big move, or gold is getting ready to make a nice move. And that's why I did those videos. That's why I was so confident to come out on YouTube and say that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, guys. Very first link in the description. If you haven't got access to my millionaire interview, you need to get access to that, right? Because I did an interview with my mentor. He blew his first 2 trading accounts up, and then he came back a third time and became a 7-figure trader. You need to watch that. If you're struggling or you're not even getting ahead in the markets, or you're trying to make way, there's so many. It goes for 2 hours, and I did the interview myself, so I really drill him, and you're gonna get so many golden nuggets out of that. So make sure you, very first thing in the description, click on that. It's free access to get access to that interview. Now, one thing I want to share with you in this video is basically the gold market and the simple but powerful charting pattern in gold. Now, the one thing that is really important when we're reading the market or reading the charts is not only there's a lot of things we can do when reading the market, okay, understanding what the market is, or understand what's going on in the market, but there is a psychology in the markets, and there is buyers and the sellers, right? With the sellers and the buyers, right? So we understand that. Now, when the buyers and sellers start to agree with each other, meaning one is more dominant than the other, that's a pretty powerful sign. Let me explain what I mean here. So if I bring up my little stick figure drawing here, right? As an example, if we have a strong move up through here, are the buyers, this is a buying leg, right? So this is a buying leg over here. Are the buyers strong or are they weak here? Strong, right? Because they had a nice move up. Now, that's the buyers. Now, when the sellers come in, what do they say? This is key. Do the sellers come back in like that? Now we have what? We have what? Strong sellers, don't we? What is this? This is the buyers and sellers fighting it out that time. Bam, 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 fighting it out. But what happens if we get a strong buying leg? Now remember, guys, remember traders, this is all about getting the buyers and the sellers to agree that one is more dominant than the other. Now, as we can see, right, we had strong buyers. Now, if we go through a period where the market is just doing this here, this is a selling period, right? Because it was actually slowly going down. So it's a selling period. This is where the sellers, this is where the sellers are in control here. Now, this period here, is it strong sellers or weak sellers? Weak, right? Because it's just slowly going down. It's not like this over here, as it's not this period here. So now we have strong buyers, weak sellers, and what tends to happen after that is we get another strong buying period. Now, not all the time. You need to wait for the breakout first, and then that's when you can start to see a high probability of that thing now going for another move. Generally, the move or the length of that move will be the same as this here. It's called a 1-to-1 projection. I'm not going to get too technical on you here, but the length of that move up, that strong buying move, before we go into this weak selling period, the buyers come back in and kick it up. So that being said, that's why I was so confident to come out on YouTube and say, we're getting ready for a nice move up. We're getting ready for a nice move up. Why? Because when we're looking at gold here, right? Let's look at the gold here. What do we have here? We have what? We had a sort of a nice move up through here, and then we had a move down through here. So notice how we had these strong buyers, weak sellers, right? And look what happened. As soon as it started to turn up, guess what? The buyers came back out of the woodworks again. See that there? So as we had this big strong buying leg up through here, and if I just take this off screen, I squeeze it up a bit more, because when I squeeze it up a bit more, you can clearly see it a lot more easier. Right? So there you go there. Look at that, all right? So as we started to get this buying leg through here, and then I saw this selling leg through here, I'm thinking, hang on a minute. We had this very strong buying leg, and then we had this very big weak selling leg. Now this is the if scenario. If we start to pick up through here, that's telling me that we're likely to go for another run like this here, right? And that's how the market moved up. So that's what this video here is all about. It's just to teach you that on, the market is sometimes when you get that combination in the markets, that what call it a chart pattern, when you get one side is clearly dominant than the other, where you might have strong sellers, weak buyers, right? Or you might have strong buyers here and then weak sellers. What tends to happen? A big breakout. Now, the key for me, right? And the key for me was watching this daily chart. So as we started to get this sort of flag formation, strong buyers, weak sellers, as soon as we started to get a breakout of, this is the daily chart here. I'm going to bring up the daily chart now. As soon as I started to see this, the market starting to pick up through here on the daily chart, I knew straight away or instantly that this little gap up, this little breakaway sort of section through here on this daily chart, that was telling me that this weekly chart is now getting ready for a big run. So what we're doing is we look at that weekly chart, we say, oh, look at that bigger picture. And then as soon as this started to run, I'm like, yep, look what's happening right now. And look, bam, we have this what? We had this strong buyers, weak sellers on the weekly chart. This could be some sort of higher low. As soon as we started to pick up through here, I'm like, yep, this is where it's likely to go for a run. And then we went for a big run itself. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this market here. The question I want to ask you guys is, talking about gold itself. Do you guys hold options on gold? I say GLD, or do you actually hold the physical gold? And also, what's your top maybe couple of different gold stocks that you really like?